As a starter, Dardo, what is the personal feeling after this elimination?
I mean, the personal feeling it's quite sad, to be honest, obviously. I think we came into the day thinking that we had a lot of chances of making it through. I think we have shown that we were playing a good level. We had some limitations, I think, when it came to draft, and that I think it played an important role in the series for us. Yeah, and I think we didn't have enough answers. So it was not that we were not playing well, it was more that we needed more answers into what they were bringing to us. And yeah, I think we lacked a bit there.
What was the mindset this morning when you woke up? Did you consider yourself as a favorite, knowing that you were facing a Chinese team, which is like a good region?
I think we were extremely confident about our chances today. We had good feelings, we were playing good, we felt prepared, and we had played them in scrims, and we knew that it was going to be a 50-50 series where any team could take it, but we were pretty confident that we were strong enough to take the series today.
Despite the loss, we can say that yes, the match was not one-sided and you took the first game. So how you still somehow proud about the level that you showed?
I mean, I'm never proud when we are losing. It is true that this was a very hard year, and we still have managed to go through and be here in the most important tournament and be playing against the best teams, and that is something that we can, yeah, you can call it proud, but obviously it felt close to make it into quarterfinals, and then best of BO5. I think we also play the more games that we have in the series. I think we are stronger. We can adapt, and yeah, it's hard to feel proud right now. But I mean, definitely we have been working hard. We have tried our best, and we are losing to some of the best teams in the world. So there is definitely no shame on that. But yeah, you always feel that you can do a bit more or a bit better, and in these moments you are always thinking on what we could have done different. So yeah, I guess that's the feeling right now.
As you mentioned, this year with Fnatic was very rocky, with some ups but also many downs. So at the end of the seasons, what will you take with you? Like, what will you remember?
Yeah, I mean, I think we are a team with a lot of know-how. I think it's in our DNA to solve situations when they come our way. I think we have proven that year after year. I was pretty confident even when we started the year so bad that we were going to have a lot of chances to be here competing, as we all normally always figure out to do. And yeah, for me, like summer split, Worlds, is the memories that I get from this year, and of course learnings from what happened at the start. But yeah, like I try always to be someone who is positive yet realistic on how we need to work, how we need to improve, and that's where we will soon focus.
And Dardo, we already made one interview earlier this season, and we talked about all the critics that were targeting you. So at one point, were you thinking about giving up and just taking a step back into Fnatic?
No, I'm not used to give up on life. I just keep doing my job. I am proud of the effort I put, the work I do. Like as any other human in their lives, like we can all learn, we can all do better. But I am not someone who normally gives up in life, and that has never been in my life, or in my mind. And yeah, irrelevant completely right now, like critics or whatever towards myself. People are free to obviously target their frustration towards whoever they want. I prefer them to target them towards me than my players, so that's absolutely fine. And I think we have proven, as I said, many people that inside Fnatic we have the know-how, we have the tools to, no matter how big the challenge is, we normally always find ways to be competitive, to be at the top, still yet a bit far from the real objectives, the real goals, who are lifting trophies, who are like being among the best teams in the world. So yeah, we need to keep working, we need to keep focusing on what we can do better for the next year.
So it means we can count on you and that you will be here next year with Fnatic, still at the top of the team?
Yeah, nothing suggests the opposite.
So Dardo, you should stay but we don't know about the player because off-season is coming and we never know what will happen. But before that, do you have any message for this specific roster of Fnatic? Are you proud about what they accomplished in a short amount of time?
For sure, like we put together a group of people who were not working together before or playing together before. We put them together for summer, and when they were facing teams that have been working for the whole year together, and I think we have done a decent job to turn the things around and, as I said, be competitive, losing in the final versus G2, who was a really strong team and a team that has been playing for the whole year together, so they kind of had that advantage over us. And here we have come, and we have won the games where we were clearly a better team than the opponents, and we have fought like decently against teams who are amongst the best teams in the world. I think we fall a bit short in our performance. I think because of small details that didn't go our way, we could have done a bit more, like versus some of the Chinese teams. But this is the competition. This is Worlds. Every small detail is punished if you don't do it the right way. And yeah, we need to learn from this.
And Dardo, besides the results, what about the whole experience in Korea, the bootcamp, the scrim, the life together as a team? Do we have like a positive asset for next season?
I mean, Korea is an amazing country. We have had a good time here as a team. We have enjoyed a lot the experience of being here. I feel Korea is very special for League of Legends in general, and a World Championship here is always something different, and definitely that experience is super positive for everyone. Again, it would have been more positive if we could be flying tomorrow to Busan and focusing on the next game, but this is what it is.
Can you tell me as well about your planning? Because now there is 2 months without any competitions, so are you going to take some vacations, or you will just focus to prepare the next season?
No, I mean, there is right now no time for vacation. We just need to plan for next year. We need to focus on off-season, make sure that we are setting up the team correctly for success next year, to have a stronger start, obviously, than the one that we had this year, and make things easier for ourselves. And yeah, like hope for a stronger 2024.
So what about the start of 2024? Because this year the start was kind of rough. So did you learn anything, and will you change anything in the process or the organizations not to repeat the same bad start?
I mean, we always are looking to uplift and upgrade our structure, our setup for the players, and we have more know-how right now with how the new format works in the LEC, which it's something that I think it caught every team by surprise, but some teams were naturally just stronger at the very beginning, and they adapted better to the format than others. We had teams that were performing really well at the start of the year, and they had a hard time at the very end. And in us, it was the opposite. We had a really hard time at the very beginning, but then we were learning on the format and adapting better. And the more that we learned, the better we could do. I feel next year we are coming more prepared into that.
And to finish, Dardo, do you want to share any message for the Fnatic fans who stay strong together and send you support during the whole competition?
Yeah, I mean, as usual, like as I always say, we do this for our fans. We live these moments for them. We try our hardest. I think there is no doubt that this group has been putting absolutely everything that we got. It's a pity that it's a bit short, and it's a bit sad that it fell a bit short. But for all the fans, we always are thankful. The ones who are critic with us, the ones who are supportive with us, we just support like and we are thankful for the passion that they follow us with, and yeah, like I just promise that we will continue working really hard in order to come stronger for 2024.